Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Begley. Mbappe! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cherki knocks it into space. That is lovely. And this is Kante. That's good play. Flings in across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Cherki. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Chouameni. That's where it came from. Now this could be a chance. Still goalless at the moment. France are looking to break at pace. Mbappe! He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Really fierce, close defending. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
France have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into it.
Oh, just a keeper now! Chance! Goal! France! And France are in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only
chance for a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
He's in plenty of space here. Lovely bit of skill. This looks promising. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And here's Mbappe. And that has been slung wide. Cherki.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe. Doué. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Big chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he shoots! Goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
We're looking... And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Cherki tries to play it through. And he's in on goal. Oh, this is a great chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Chouameni. That is good alertness. Olise.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
That's an imaginative pass. Tries to get it clear. Thuram. Foot in. Plays a sharp little ball here. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Que tout le monde accueille chaleureusement nos joueurs sur le terrain. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22.
And so we're off again.
Le numéro 12.
Chouameni. Koundé spots it and intercepts. France come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Olise. Conte. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Chouameni. This is a promising build-up. And it's been given away. He's had a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Cherki. Now it's Olise. Now that looks a decent ball. Played in. Chance! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
France with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Mbappe aims beyond the defence. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, they can break here. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Upamecano makes the interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kante, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Doué, and that's a good ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that is a hefty challenge.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tchouaméni. Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. And Cherki. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Barcola. And that's a dangerous ball. Shot a goal! And a neat finish! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Doué, he has found the way through. And it's been hooked away. France have it back and can go again. Doué. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nice looking ball. Barcola is onto this. Barcola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Kone.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Dembele has it out wide and in space. He's found the way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the pass is intercepted. That's beautifully weighted. Saliba.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Dembele. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So there you have it, penalties. So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So here comes the ultimate emotional roller coaster ride at the end of it all. And he does it with poise.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Up steps the man with the armband.
Never looked in doubt, really.
A swift riposte. Up steps Mr. Dependable. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then, probably gave him that important edge. I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
This for parity. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
This to put them 2 up. Denied! He's made the save!
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
France feeling the pressure. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And there you have it. France fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So things are underway. And here's Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. He might be in here! Valverde. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Cherki gets across and deals with it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's... And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chouameni attempts a clearance. Thuram. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Madrid very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Upamecano calmly anticipates. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Driving forward. Conte. And here's Mbappe. And here's Olise.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bellingham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the counter is on. Cherki aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can thump it away. Now it's Mbappe. And a shot! And there's a goal! France are back on level terms. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Conte, now it's Mbappe. And Koundé. Conte. And here's Olise. Plays a sharp little ball. And the finish! Valverde. And here's Olise.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mendy.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's intervened well there. Mignon sends that a long way. Upamecano. And it's Chouameni. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Mbappe is onto this.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Mbappe. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Keeper's dealt with that. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 45 será reemplazado
France
por
get the second
el
half
dorsal
going.
21. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Goes for a shot!
Brahim Diaz made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, easy pickings there. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, just real chance! It's hit the upright. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Valverde. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Courtois clears. And here's Mbappe. Olise. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Valverde. And it's made its way to him. This looks promising. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's a searching pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Oh, that is asked, and he's following up! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Valverde having a look.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Decent hit from there. Caught offside that time. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision.
Chance for a shot! Loose ball, and it's come back out to him. Oh, good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager...
Dembele, big chance! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Good take. Decent chance! And he's heaved it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. Chance, surely! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the lead now is 2.
And think...
Can he finish? And that's a good finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Camavinga. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Rodrigo. Can he finish?
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Punched away. And it's Diaz. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. We thought they were done, but never say never. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Back to... Oh, he's been caught napping! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Rodrigo. Dembele. That has been slung wide. This is it then, now or never. Kante cuts it out. Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
Well, we all know what is coming, and for some it may be too much. It is utterly unbearable. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge. Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
This for parity. No, he's missed! Heads in hands. The reaction says it all.
The idea was good. He just needed a more precise execution.
He's missed it. It's wide. And the release was not to come.
I don't think he ever really looked comfortable, put too much pressure on himself.
Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
We're on to number 3 here.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Madrid are looking to keep pace here. Never in doubt.
It was well disguised, it gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Barcola is 4th up.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Madrid looking to save match point. What poise! What noise!
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Courtois facing match point. And no, the pressure just too much.
Well, he opted for accuracy, but overthought that one. Ouch!
That's a brilliant read. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Courtois must save this. It is that simple. And that is the end of that.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. We're all sweating here.
So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity and conviction.
Oh, he's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rodrigo is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Conte. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rodrigo driving forward. Rodrigo! They've scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Might be Thuram! And no mistake. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you.
He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's hoisted clear. And the finish! Again, a brilliant save. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get on the end of this? Rodrigo. Mbappe. Quality ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Saliba calmly anticipates. Tchouaméni. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's Conte. Now it's Olise. Olise's terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well read, nice interception. Rodrigo. Mbappe is onto this. And he's had it nicked away. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. He might be in here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a decent clearance. Struck first time. No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Saliba, Cherki, chasing after it. Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. Olise. Lovely, now then. Brilliantly cut out. Tchouaméni thinks one through. Not the most accurate pass. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Mendy. Rodrigo. And it's Valverde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thuram looking to add to his goal. Mbappe! And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Rodrigo. And here's Thuram. Out towards the flank. Think he's having a shot! Goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
El dorsal 9.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. France leading now. Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we get things going again.
Madrid really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo finds himself offside. That has been slung wide. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Conte. He's a sharp little ball here. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vinicius Junior. This is a promising build-up. Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that was as close to certain as can be. And the Cherki! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
This is their second corner of the game. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alexander-Arnold. That's been cut out, well played. Tchouaméni, Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. Searching pass he's played there. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. And he's intervened well there. That's destined for the flank. He's found a way through. Mbappe. That's gone for a throw-in. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And claimed it back swiftly. Tchouaméni. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Mbappe. Cherki has the space to scheme. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Madrid clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Mbappe. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Olise. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Tchouaméni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he latch on to this? Tchouaméni is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now Mbappe. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 22, el dorsal
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
El dorsal 15, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 3.
Loose pass.
Un cambio de jugadores.
Howson deals with that comfortably. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot.
Vinicius Junior. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, no question, Jim. The referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
France have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off.
Brahim Diaz! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might...
And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We are just getting started. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! This time, surely! Goal! France! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first. Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that has been cut short. And it's Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Howson. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Chance, surely! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
It's starting to look very interesting. Shot a goal! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Howson cuts out the pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. So, what can they make of this? Bellingham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass.
He's having a shot! That's a cute ball. And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cherky purring through. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So where will he go? Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be...
Gets his head on it! Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Cherky. Now it's Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Chance for a shot! And that is well cleared. Chouameni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vinicius Junior going forward. Oh, this is a great position. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Vinicius Junior and the through ball. He's He's had a shot! And a neat finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vinicius Junior. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Terrific save by Manuel. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Valverde. Thuram. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And for the first half, that is that. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. That's another chance! Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
France leading now. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Thuram. Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Howson makes the interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe. Chouameni. Now it's Thuram. And this is Kante. Thuram. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He is through here. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, look at the... Mbappe! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
France go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And he's running through. Real chance. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
France visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That has ended up in no man's land. Rodrigo. Shoots! He's kept it out just.
Madrid are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need...
Terrific effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé. And it's Tchouaméni. Cherki, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. He's found the way through, driving through the middle.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's gone for a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 8.
Into the last 5. He's gone for goal. And he seemed certain to get the 6th. Now it's come to nothing. Nice looking ball. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcola. Oh, now he can run away with it. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Dembele is standing over this one. Dembele! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Here's Mateta. Barcola is on to... Takes a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb. Time added on 4 minutes. Camavinga, Koundé, And it's Kone. Now it's Barcola. Dembele has it out wide and in space. And time is up. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro equipo.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to